Greetings. Welcome back to Beaver Branch Disc Golf Adventures. Today I have an exciting video. I am going to be playing the 2023 Birdiefest layout, which is the red course here at the branch. Everything's short, holes average about 180. There's a couple a little bit longer and a couple a little bit shorter than that. I'm going to try to play every hole with a different disc. So let's see what happens. This will also be a course preview for those of you who are attending the event or just like to watch some golf. Alrighty, here we go. Hole 1, 223 feet. One of the longer holes on the red course. And I'm throwing a VIP gatekeeper here, just spiking it into the ground, leaving myself a little bit of a tester putt on the first hole. Hole 2 is a dinker, 155 feet, throwing a soft harp here, and it drops out of the sky like a rock. Still not a bullseye. Hole number 3, 153. It's like a long putt, so I'm throwing a soft pure here. It was fun trying to get 18 different discs to throw on these holes. Obviously there's a lot of overlap typically. Hole 4 is our first kind of tight wooded hole at 157 feet. I ran in the garage and grabbed a Moonshine Prime Deputy, which did the trick. Hole 5 is a water hole at 152 feet. Still got to clear the water. You don't want to hit the stuff on the right. You'll kick directly into the pond. And the Keystone had a little bit of an ace run there, like its brother did on my intro videos. Knocking it down. Hole 6 is a left to right shot. I'm going to use a real beat up fuse and try to get it down the gap. I let go a little bit early. Leave myself a circle 2 putt. And a tap in for my first par of the round. Hole 7 is, I believe, the shortest hole at 127 feet. I grab a Moonshine Justice here and just chuck it and skip it and let it get to the ground. Ends up right behind the pin. Hole 8 at 161. You don't want to go to the right or left on this fairway. It is a tight wooded hole. I'm throwing my putting dagger. I thought I could throw it a little bit straighter than that, and I'm off to the left in some thigh-high action. Hole 9, 186 feet. This is the heart of Tornado Alley from a couple years ago. You can see that tree got ripped in half there to the left, and didn't quite get it over, didn't quite get it straightened. Airballed the putt for my second par of the round, but 7 down coming off the front is not bad. I'd like to have a perfect 9 out of 9, but what do you expect? At 314 feet, hole 10 is got to be the hardest hole on the red layout. It's over the creek, which is OB, and then down the road. Had a circle 2 putt look at it here and missed it for my third par of the round. Hole 11 is probably a close second place for the hardest hole at 197. It's a little bit tricky to get into the woods and into the basket here. I'm throwing a river, which I was just looking to go straight, maybe get a little bit of turn on it, and ended up off to the left. A circle 2 putt, which I missed, and another par. So I'm parring along here. Hole 12, I'm throwing the anvil, kind of running out of shots here. I want something that's going to get to the ground and not go too far, but the anvil here skips like 15 feet to the left, leaving me off the green. And then I almost throw it OB, but because the creek is low right now, water is OB, I end up safe for a par. Hole 13 is 197 feet. And here I'm going to throw a Moonshine Culprit, which is a Dynamic Discs upshot disc. It's in the Prime Moonshine. It has nice grip, and it is a really nice disc, actually. I don't typically bag it. It is in my glow bag. Hole 14, I'm throwing a Felon here. Looking to do a little flex shot from the forehand. Want to get it around that V tree down there and drop it to the ground. It went a little bit deep into the woods here. You don't want to get too deep behind the hole on hole 14. Hole 15, I'm throwing a Kristen Tatar Zero Medium Pure in Moonshine plastic, and didn't quite get it over enough, or didn't quite get enough on it. It actually stabled up and went around the corner towards the gold and white basket and ended up netting a par on that hole. Hole 16, I'm throwing a brand new disc here that I just got the other day, the Long Bowman. A little bit less stable than a Felon. Really nice disc from what I can tell. It's nice and flat for forehanding, and it's going to net me a birdie. Hole 17 at 225 feet might be the third hardest hole on the red course. Here I'm throwing an Opto Fuse, just trying to snap it straight. And I'm having a problem straightening discs on this day, as everything seems to hyzer out on me, and knocking down a 2 nonetheless. Here I'm going to throw a Ricky VIP Moonshine Harp. I love to try to throw the little turnover flex shot at this distance, and knocking down a 2 on the last hole. That's it for this round. I shot a 12 down. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at Birdiefest.